Hello students, this is Rasul, Faculty of History. Welcome to Abhiram Ias. We were doing a series of videos on AP History previous year questions. Now in this session, we'll have video on one of the important chapters of AP History which carries 75 marks, that is Vijayan Empire. So in the previous video, we made for about 18 to 20 questions on the age of Reddy Nayakas. Now in this video, same, more or less the same 18 to 20 questions on Vijayan Empire. So start the focusing the importance of the respective chapters. In ancient Andhra Desha, we have Shatavahanas and followed by Ikshwakus and Vishnu Kundins. When it comes to medieval Andhra Desha, you have to focus on three major what we call say areas: Kakatiyas, followed by Vijayan Empire and Qutub Shahis. It does not mean you can ignore other chapters, but other chapters మీద కూడా కొంచెం ఒక ఐడియా పెట్టుకోండి, but focus must be on Kakatiyas, Vijayan Empire and Qutub Shahis. Now in this session, let us understand how the questions framed and how the questions can be framed on the basis of concept. Now the first question, right? Which one of the following is correct regarding the ideal for which the Vijayanagar Empire was established? In fact, I generally instruct the aspirants to go through what we call the concept. సో అంటే ఒక కింగ్డమ్ నుంచి చదువుతున్నారు అనుకోండి, దాని యొక్క బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ మీద ఫోకస్ చేయండి. ఇన్ఫాక్ట్ లాస్ట్ క్లాస్లో కూడా మళ్ళీ మనకు ఆంధ్రదేశంలో ఈ నాయకులు రావడం జరిగింది. అంటే కాకతీయుల పతనానంతరము వరంగల్ ఓరుగల్లు ముస్లిం రాజ్యంలోకి వెళ్ళడం జరిగింది. మళ్ళీ ముస్లిం గవర్నర్లకు వ్యతిరేకంగా నాయకులు తిరుగుబాటు చేయడం జరిగింది. మనకు తెలంగాణ ప్రాంతంలో 2 రాజ్యాలు, నాయక రాజ్యాలు, పద్మనాయకులు కానివ్వండి, ముస్లిం నాయకులు కానివ్వండి, మనకు గుంటూరు డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ని కేంద్రంగా చేసుకొని కొండవీడు రెడ్డి నాయకులు. సో బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ అనేది రావాలి. సో వెన్ యూ హ్యావ్ బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ ఆన్ ద రెస్పెక్టివ్ వాట్ వీ కాల్స్ ఏరియాస్, ఇట్ డజంట్ టేక్ మచ్ టైమ్ ఇన్ గెటింగ్ కమాండ్ ఓవర్ కాన్సెప్ట్. ఫోకస్ ఆన్ దిస్. Apply the same towards in which circumstances Vijayanagara Empire established. The question goes, which one of the following is correct regarding the ideal for which Vijayanagara Empire was established? Annappudu option A for the revival and protection of Hindu Dharma, option B for the political unification of South India. In fact, it's too early to make a comment. That is you can easily eliminate this. Option C to check the penetration of Muslims in Deccan. So ఇది కూడా మనకు ఈజీగా ఎలిమినేట్ చేయొచ్చు. అండ్ టు చెక్ ద రైజ్ ఆఫ్ సూఫీ మూవ్మెంట్, దిస్ కెన్ ఆల్సో బీ ఎలిమినేటెడ్. అండ్ వాట్ వాస్ లెఫ్ట్, దట్ ఈస్ ఫర్ ద రివైవల్ అండ్ ప్రొటెక్షన్ ఆఫ్ హిందూ ధర్మ. అంటే హరిహర రాయలు కానివ్వండి, బుక్కరాయలు కానివ్వండి, ఈ హిందూ సోదరులు ఎవరైతే ఉన్నారో, సో అకార్డింగ్ టు అ సోర్స్ విచ్ వీ హ్యావ్ లెర్న్డ్ ఫ్రమ్ ఫెరిస్తాస్ రైటింగ్స్, ద 2 brothers, Hindu brothers, that is Harihara Raya and Bukka Raya, they served as an high-rank officers in Muhammad bin Tughlaq's reign. When a revolt took place in South India, Muhammad bin Tughlaq sent these 2 rulers, the converted Hindu officers to Deccan to bring situational control. What is the response of Harihara Raya and Bukka Raya? They understood inefficiency of Muhammad bin Tughlaq, and they took advantage, and they simply got reconverted to Hinduism with the help of sage Vidyaranya Swami, and they established a Hindu kingdom on the banks of river Tungabhadra, that is Vijayanagar, the city of victory antum. So this is the background of Vijayanagara Empire, you call it. The right answer for first question, option A. Second one, Harihara and Bukka, the sons of Sangama, were the founders of the Vijayanagara kingdom, in whose court they served. This is another the background, you call it. The Kakatiyas of Warangal, in the court of Kampili. Option C, the Hoysalas of Dwara Samudra, and option B, Muhammad bin Tughlaq. In fact, Muhammad bin Tughlaq, right, that can be outrightly rejected. So Harihara and Bukka, the sons of Sangama, were the founders of the Vijayanagara Empire, in whose court they served. First annappudu మనకు జనరల్గా అకార్డింగ్ టు అ సోర్స్, earlier they served as an officers in Kakatiyas of Orugallu. When Orugallu or Varangal became part and parcel of Delhi Sultanate, they came down and served as officers in Kampili Kingdom. Mali Kampili Kingdom, Kampili Rajani kuda mali Muslimlu occupy, Muhammad bin Tughlaq occupy చేసుకోండి కాబట్టి మళ్ళీ కంపిలి రాజ్య ఆక్రమణలో భాగంగా వీళ్ళిద్దరిని క్యాప్చర్ చేసుకొని మొహమ్మద్ బిన్ తుగ్లక్ సో ఢిల్లీకి తీసుకెళ్ళాడు. మళ్ళీ అక్కడ వీళ్ళని కన్వర్ట్ చేయడం జరిగింది అనేది మనకు ఎపిసోడ్ అనమాట. సో రైట్ ఆన్సర్ ఫర్ సెకండ్ క్వశ్చన్ ఆప్షన్ ఏ. The third question, the sage who helped Harihara and Bukka to establish the Vijayanagara kingdom. It's a direct question. So Madhava Vidyaranya, Madhava Sayana, both A and B, and Vidyaranya and Kampili Raya annappudu. The right answer for this question, that is option D, Vidyaranya and Kampili Raya. Kampili Raya, it's one of the ministers of Kampili kingdom. And these gentlemen also supported, and it was sage Vidyaranya with whose support they got reconverted to Hinduism, that is Harihara and Bukkaraya. Fourth one, it's a very chala general ga ante ee dynasties gurinchi manaku oka question ani adugutaru. For example, while you're reading Indian history, Magadhan Empire was ruled by a group of dynasties we have say Haryankas, Shishunagas, Nandas, Mauryans, Shungas, Kanvas. When it comes to Delhi Sultanate, was ruled by a group of dynasties. Say we have slaves, Khiljis, Tughlaq, Sayyids and Lodis. Apply the same towards Vijayanagara Empire was ruled by a group of dynasties. Mali akkada manaku arrange lo raskunte. So option A, Sangama, Tuluva, Saluva and Aravidu. Option B, Sangama, Saluva, Aravidu and Tuluva. Option C, Sangama, Aravidu, Tuluva and Saluva. And option B, Sangama dynasty, Saluva dynasty, Tuluva dynasty and Araviti dynasty. Right answer for fourth question, option D, Sangamas, Saluvas, Tuluvas and Aravitis. Mali Tuluva dynasty lo, Tuluva vansham lo manaku goppa raju vachesi Sri Krishna Devaraya, modern Balaya Baburi. Fifth question, the interests of the Vijayanagara and the Bahamanis clashed regarding the, అంటే మనం దీన్ని ఏ విధంగా అర్థం చేసుకోవాలన్నప్పుడు జియోపొలిటికల్ కాన్ఫ్లిక్ట్స్లో భాగంగా అర్థం చేసుకోవాలి. Political conflicts for the sake of geography, political conflicts for the sake of fertile lands. So what is the bone of contention between the Deccan, which was ruling by Bahamanis, and South India, which is ruling by Vijayanagara? ఏంటి వాళ్ళ మధ్యలో గొడవలకు కారణం ఏంటి అన్నప్పుడు obviously geopolitical conflicts, that is to option A, Tungabhadra region, option B, Krishna Godavari delta, option C, Marathwada region, option D, all the above అన్నప్పుడు the right answer is Tungabhadra Doab, otherwise called as Raichur Doab. The fertile lands which are located between river Krishna and Tungabhadra, దాన్ని మనము Raichur అంటాం. So we found so many battles between Bahamanis of Deccan and Rayas of South India. If someone asks a question, ఏంటి మళ్ళీ కాన్ఫ్లిక్ట్స్ కి రీజన్ అనేది మనకు Raichur Doab, మళ్ళీ అవుట్కమ్ ఏంటి అన్నప్పుడు on few occasions Bahamanis were defeated by Vijayanagara rulers. Finally Vijayanagara Empire was shattered to pieces by Bahamanis. The aspirants were quite aware of. It was in the year 1565. There was a fierce battle fought between Bahamanis of Deccan and Rayas of South India at a place called Tallikote. Battle of Tallikote, or Battle of Rakshasa Tangadi, or Battle of Bannihatti. Outcome of the battle, Rayas were shattered to pieces. In fact, one of the major reasons why Vijayanagara Empire, the glory and grandeur of Vijayanagara Empire came to an end because of Battle of Tallikote. And Muslim kingdoms, the 4 Muslim kingdoms which participated in this battle, they got command over Hampi, destroyed temples, plundered temples, and created havoc. The right answer for fifth question, option A, Tungabhadra Doab, otherwise called as Raichur Doab. The sixth question. As far as the sixth question, Sri Krishna Devaraya is known as Yavana Rajya Sthapanacharya. It's in Sanskrit title. The English version, Restorer of the Yavana Kingdom. For option A, defeating the Adil Shahi Sultans. Option B, restoring the imprisoned Bahmani princess to the throne of Bidar. And option C, helping the Portuguese to found their empire in India at the expense of Bijapur. And option D, conquering the whole of Telangana from the Qutub Shahi Sultan. It's incorrect. In fact, option D can be easily eliminated. Defeating the Adil Shahi Sultans. In fact, he defeated Adil Shahi Sultans, correct. And option B, restoring the imprisoned Bahmani princess to the throne of Bidar, helping the Portuguese to found their empire in India at the expense of Bijapur. It also correct. No doubt, Rayas of South India maintained good relations with Portuguese. It does not mean Rayas of South India helped Portuguese against native rulers. No, it's an incorrect. So what were the options left in Annapru? A, B. Mali E A, B lo kuda the right answer, the most suitable answer happened to be option B, restoring the imprisoned Bahmani princess to the throne of Bidar. According to what we call say a source, the dethroned Bahmani prince sought the help of Sri Krishnadeva and was response of Sri Krishnadeva. He wanted to maintain good relations with Bahmanis. As part of this, he sent Vijayanagar army, and with the help of Vijayanagar army, the gentleman, like a dethroned ruler, got back the territory. That is the reason Bidar rulers, they maintained good relations with Vijayanagar rulers. Right? This is the major reason when the four Muslim kingdoms participated in the battle of Talikote, that is Bijapur, Ahmednagar, Golconda, and what we call say and like the Berar. So the rulers, say Berar rulers. I'm sorry, not Bidar. Berar rulers did not participate in the battle of Talikote. అంటాం ఎందుకంటే ఈ బీదర్ రూలర్ ఎవరైతే ఉన్నారో మళ్ళీ తర్వాత కాలంలో ఆయన ఈ బీదర్ నుంచి పారిపోయి బెరార్కు రూలర్ అయ్యాడు అంటాం. రైట్. So the right answer for sixth question, option B, restoring the imprisoned Bahmani princess to the throne of Bidar. So Yavana Rajya Sthapanacharya, restorer of Yavana kingdom. So Yavana is a what we call Sanskrit term, the English version, foreigners. Seventh question, the Vijayanagar emperors maintained council of ministers to assist them in the task of administration. The members of the council of ministers were recruited. So మనం జనరల్గా అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్ చదువుతున్నప్పుడు సో మనకు బ్రాహ్మిన్స్, సో they served as amatyas and different designations as ministers. So option A, from the Bahmanis, from Brahmins only. Option B, not only from the Brahmins but also from the Kshatriyas and Vaishyas. And option C, from the Kshatriyas and Shudras. And option D, from Brahmins and Kshatriyas. The right answer for seventh question, option B. So let us understand in this way, Vijayanagar rulers followed Varnashrama Dharma, especially from Dvija Kulas, that is Brahmin, Kshatriyas and Vaishyas. From Dvijas, so they started recruiting them. Eighth one, match the following. So on one hand, names of the what we call say designations, on the other hand, the respective administrative units. అంటే మళ్ళీ ఈ మ్యాచ్ ద ఫాలోయింగ్లో భాగంగా ఇఫ్ యూఆర్ గుడ్ ఎట్ లైక్ ద వన్ పేర్ యూ కెన్ ఈజీలీ ఆన్సర్. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ టేక్ ఎన్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఆఫ్ నాయంకర. మన నాయంకర అన్నప్పుడు మనకు మిలిటరీ గవర్నర్స్ అంటారు. నాయంకర సిస్టమ్, అమర నాయంకర సిస్టమ్. ఇది కాకతీయస్లో భాగంగా కూడా మనం రెఫర్ చేశాం. ఆయా గార్డ్స్, విలేజ్ అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్. సో A4B3. So A4B3 మనకు 2 ఆప్షన్స్ ఉన్నాయి. సో రిమైనింగ్ ఆప్షన్స్ కెన్ బి రిమూవ్డ్. A4B3 మనకు థర్డ్ ఆప్షన్ అండ్ ఫోర్త్ ఆప్షన్ ఉంది. నెక్స్ట్ Parupatya guards, that is head of the Seema districts. So C1. So the right answer for this question, option 4. For 8th question, right answer is option 4. 9th one, match the following in relation to Vijayanagar administration. Once again, like ఈ designations మీద ఎక్కువగా ఫోకస్ చేయండి. Vijayanagar administration. So on one hand, names of the departments, English departments, and ఇక్కడ మనకు Sanskrit terminology. మళ్ళీ ఏ విధంగా అన్నప్పుడు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ భువన విజయం అంటాం. ద ప్యాలెస్ రిలేటెడ్ టు కల్చరల్ యాక్టివిటీస్, అంటే విజయనగర ఆస్థానం, శ్రీకృష్ణదేవరాయని ఆస్థానంలో ఉన్నటువంటి ఈ కవులు కళాకారులు ఎవరైతే ఉన్నారో వాళ్ళు మళ్ళీ భువన విజయంలో అంటే ఈ కల్చరల్ యాక్టివిటీస్లో పాల్గొనే వాళ్ళు అంటాం. సో ఆప్షన్ సి అంటే C4 సో మనకు 2 ఆప్షన్స్ ఉన్నాయి, 2 and 4, సో 2 and 3. సో భువన విజయ, అట్టావాన రెవెన్యూ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ A2, అట్టావాన రెవెన్యూ డిపార్ట్మెంట్ A2, ఖండాచార military department, Bhandagaramu treasury department. So the right answer for this option 3 none. సో డెసిగ్నేషన్స్ అంటే మనకు టెక్నికల్ టర్మ్స్ అంటాం, ఈ టెక్నికల్ టర్మ్స్ని ఒకటి అర్థం చేసుకోండి. భాండాగారము కోశ లైక్ ట్రెజరీ, భువన విజయము కల్చరల్ యాక్టివిటీస్. 10th one, who of the following sultans did not participate in the Battle of Talikote? Battle of Talikote, which fought in the year 1565 between so the 4 Muslim kingdoms and Vijayanagar. So Burhan Imad Shah of Berar, Ali Adil Shah of Bijapur, Ibrahim Quli Qutub Shah of Golconda, Hussain Nizam Shah of Ahmednagar. These 3 rulers participated. Berar did not participate. As I was telling, Berar, out of 5 Muslim kingdoms, Berar did not participate. Remaining rulers ఏంటి అన్నప్పుడు, remaining kingdoms ఏంటి అన్నప్పుడు మనకు బిజాపూర్, గోల్కొండ, అహ్మద్నగర్ and బీదర్. Consider the following statements. 11th one, Abdul Razak, the Persian from Herat, came to India as an ambassador to the Calicut. Incorrect statement. Second statement, Sri Krishna Devaraya used to purchase imported horses from Portuguese. In fact, aspirants, in which circumstances Rayas maintained good relations with a Portuguese East India Company అన్నప్పుడు అక్కడ మనకు ఒక ఎపిసోడ్ ఉంటుంది. The main motto of Portuguese East India Company, why Portuguese East India Company also wanted to maintain good relations with Rayas annappudu, they wanted to get the support of Rayas so that they can easily extend their trade and commercial relations in Vijayanagara Empire, and even calculations of Vijayanagara Empire, to be specific, Sri Krishna Devaraya annappudu. So the gentleman Sri Krishna Devaraya, being an ambitious ruler, he wanted to get అరేబియన్ హార్సెస్ అంటే మేలు రకమైనటువంటి అశ్వాలు ఈయన మధ్యాసియా ప్రాంతం నుంచి తీసుకురావాలనే ఉద్దేశంతో ఈయన కూడా చేశాడంట. సో రైట్ ఆన్సర్ ఫర్ 11th క్వశ్చన్ ఆప్షన్ 2. 12th one, which one of the following is not correct regarding the impact of the Battle of Talikote? Option A, it gave mortal shock to the Vijayanagara Empire. Option B, it provided an ample opportunity for the Nayakas to assert independence. Option C, it set in motion the forces of disintegration. And option D, it saw the end of the Vijayanagara Empire. In fact, మీరు అబ్జర్వ్ చేసినట్లయితే అన్నీ కూడా నియర్ ఆప్షన్స్ ఉన్నాయి, బట్ the most suitable option happened to be it saw the end of Vijayanagara Empire. So Battle of Talikote gave the big shock. అంటే the glory and grandeur of Vijayanagara Empire came to an end. That is the reason the few rulers of Tuluva dynasty, they ran away from Hampi and they took shelter at a place called Penukonda, which comes in Anantapur district of Andhra Pradesh. This is how we call it. Say Vijayanagar rulers Vijayanagara Empire had 3 capitals. The first capital Anegondi, the second capital Hampi, and the third capital Penukonda. Anegondi and Hampi, Karnataka, when it comes to Penukonda, Anantapur district of Andhra Pradesh. 13th one, which one of the following were considered as the social evils of the Vijayanagara Empire? Mali social institutions మీద కూడా ఫోకస్ చేయండి. ఎస్పెషలీ మనకి సోషల్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్స్ అన్నప్పుడు మనకు విజయనగర సామ్రాజ్యంలో ప్రాస్టిట్యూషన్ను ఒక లీగల్ ప్రొఫెషన్గా రికగ్నైజ్ చేశారు. మనకు ఫారిన్ ట్రావెలర్స్ కూడా ఈ విషయాన్ని చెప్పడం జరిగింది. దాని మీద ఫోకస్ చేయండి. సో సోషల్ ఈవెల్స్ అన్నప్పుడు హ్యూమన్ సాక్రిఫైజెస్, సతీ సిస్టమ్, చైల్డ్ మ్యారేజ్, రైట్ ఆన్సర్ ఆల్ ది అబోవ్. 4th one, మ్యాచ్ ద ఫాలోయింగ్. ఆన్ వన్ హ్యాండ్ ఈవెన్ ఈ ఏరియాస్ మీద కూడా ఫోకస్ చేయండి. ఫారిన్ ట్రావెలర్స్ ఎవరెవరి ఆస్థానాలను సందర్శించారు. సో మనకు టేక్ అన్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఆఫ్ అబ్దుల్ రజాక్, పర్షియన్ అంబాసిడర్ అంటాం. మళ్ళీ సో B3, సో ఓన్లీ 1. ఇన్ఫ్యాక్ట్ మనకు 2 ఉన్నాయి, B3. వెన్ ఇట్ కమ్స్ టు నికితిన్, రష్యన్ హార్స్ మర్చెంట్, C2. Yes, the right answer is option D. So Nikitin, Russian horse merchant, Abdul Razak, Persian ambassador. When it comes to Domingo Pace, or it's an Italian, Domingo Pes, it's in Italian. When it comes to Nunes, or Portuguese. 15th one. So same, match the following. On one hand, names of the scholars, on the other hand, their books. Mali match the following lo bhanga. In fact, if you're good at 1 or 2 pages, you can easily answer. అల్లసాని పెద్దన, అల్లసాని పెద్దన అన్నప్పుడు మనకు మనుచరిత అంటాం. ప్రబంధ కావ్యం అంటాం తెలుగులో, మనుచరిత. గంగాదేవి మధురా విజయము. సో A2, B3. So the right answer is option A. Allasani Peddana wrote Manucharita. Gangadevi Madhura Vijayamu, like she wanted to tell the political victories of her king by Kampanaraya. So she wrote Madhura Vijayamu, conquest of Kampanaraya, conquest of Madurai by Kampanaraya, followed by Bhattumurti, Vasucharita, and పింగళి సూరన కళా పూర్ణోదయం. మనకంటే ఈ విజయనగర సామ్రాజ్యాన్ని గురించి చెబుతున్నప్పుడు, టు బి స్పెసిఫిక్, యూ ఫోకస్ మచ్ ఆన్ శ్రీకృష్ణదేవరాయ, తులువా డినాసిటీ, బికాస్ తులువా డినాసిటీ హ్యాపీ టు బి ద మోస్ట్ అంబిషియస్ డినాసిటీ. మళ్ళీ ఈ తులువా డినాసిటీలో ఫోకస్ ఆన్ శ్రీకృష్ణదేవరాయ. శ్రీకృష్ణదేవరాయ ప్యాట్రనైజ్డ్ అష్టదిగ్గజాస్, ద 8 ప్రామినెంట్ స్కాలర్స్. అష్టదిగ్గజాలు ఉంటుంది. 16th one, match the following with respect to Vijayanagar rulers. So 1 or 2 pages వస్తే అయిపోతుంది. అగ్రహారాస్, ద ల్యాండ్స్ అండ్ ద కంట్రోల్ ఆఫ్ బ్రాహ్మిన్స్. సో A3. సో మనకు 2 ఆప్షన్స్ ఉన్నాయి. దేవ గాడ్, ద ల్యాండ్స్ గివెన్ టు టెంపుల్స్. సో A3, B4. ఓకే, B4 ఉంది. అమరనాయంకర్, అమరము ల్యాండ్, the lands given to officers for salaries. So C2, the right answer for 16th question, option 1. 17th one, consider the following statements. Gangadevi, the princess belonged to Sangama dynasty, wrote Varadambika Paranayam. Second statement, Tirumalamba, the queen of Achyutaraya, wrote Madhura Vijayam. In fact, exact opposite. Gangadevi, princess belonged to Sangama dynasty, correct. She wrote a book called Madhura Vijayamu. So first statement is incorrect according to the question. Second statement, Tirumalamba, the queen of Achyutaraya, wrote Varadambika Paranayam. According to the question, the right answer is neither 1 correct nor 2 correct. 18th one, Ibrahim Qutub Shah, in the first instance maintained cordial relations with Ramaraya of Vijayanagar, but later on he became the arch enemy of Ramaraya. Which one of the following was not the cause for it? The question is not the cause for it. ఒకవేళ cause for it అన్నప్పుడు ఏ ఆన్సర్ ఉంటుంది? నాట్ కాజ్ అనే దాన్ని మనం డిస్కస్ చేద్దాం. చేంజింగ్ alliances of Ramaraya with one Muslim ruler to another Muslim ruler. Ramaraya gave asylum to Jagadekar Rao, the enemy of Ibrahim Lodi. Ramaraya's attack on Golconda, and Ramaraya's alliance with Gajapatis of Orissa. Let me tell you which one of the following was not the cause for it annappudu. Ramaraya's alliance with the Gajapatis of Orissa. I repeat, according to your question, the right answer is Ramaraya's alliance with the Gajapatis of Orissa. Asal chance ledu, because Gajapatis of Orissa maintained continuous what we call conflicts with Rayas. According to the question, the right answer, right? Okavela, which one of the following was cause for it annappudu? The 3 causes, right? ఏంటి 3 causes? Changing alliances of Ramaraya with the Muslim ruler against the other అన్నప్పుడు, as we referred the previous what we call questions లో భాగంగా, we found constant conflicts between Bahmanis of Deccan, Rayas of South India. Especially from the days of Sri Krishna Devaraya, we found a typical policy followed by Sri Krishna Devaraya towards Bahmanis, that is policy of dissensions. అంటే మనం తెలుగులో పుల్లలు పెట్టడం అంటాం. Some sort of diplomacy policy, you call it. Now, this particular diplomacy policy was not followed, unfortunately, by the successors of Sri Krishna Devaraya, that is, changing alliances of Ramaraya with one Muslim ruler against the other. It was not digested by Muslim rulers. Next, Ramaraya gave asylum to Jagadekar Rao, the enemy of Ibrahim Lodi. is Jagadekar Rao, one of the officers of Ibrahim Lodi, organized revolt against Ibrahim Lodi. When Ibrahim Lodi made efforts to suppress the revolt activities of Jagadekar Rao, what is the response of Jagadekar Rao? He took shelter Rama Raya, that is Vijayanagara Empire. This is main reason why Ibrahim Kuli Qutub Shah, he brought unity among the Muslim rulers, that is Golconda Ganivandi, Ahmad Nagar Ganivandi, Bijapur Ganivandi and Bidar Ganivandi. Ibrahim Kuli Qutub Shah was responsible for bringing unity among the Muslim rulers and giving a blow to Rayas. Which one of the following was not the cause for it? The question ki answer vachesi option D. Okavela which one of the following was causes annappudu 3 causes ante 3 lo ఏ ఒక్క cause ఉన్నా కూడా మనకు రైట్ అన్నమాట. Consider the following statements. Gagan Mahal, a palace of Vijayanagar period, is found in Penukonda. Second statement, Lotus Mahal, a palace of Queen, is found in Hampi. In fact, the right answer for this question, option C. In fact, say manaku Vijayanagar architecture lo bhaganga Vijayanagar rulers built so many temples ganivandi, manaku secular monuments ganivandi. But temples lo bhaganga temples were built in a typical style called manaku ante Dravidian style. Obviously manaku 3 temple styles unnai. North India Nagara style, otherwise called as Shikara style. Manaku Deccan lo Vesara style. When it comes to South India, Dravidian style. So Vijayanagar rulers were the masters of South India, thereby they built temples in Dravidian style. At the same time, they also what we call say used Hoysala architecture. Mali ee question ki right answer vachesi option C. 20th question. Vadagalai and Tengalai were the 2 rival social communities in Tamil Nadu. Mana previous video lo ante ee Reddy-Nayakas video lo kuda ee ilanti like question man discuss chesam. Vadagalai and Tengalai were the 2 rival social communities. They were not social communities, but they were subsects. Vadagalai and Tengalai, they were the subsects of Sri Vaishnavism. So first statement is incorrect. Valangai and Idangai are the 2 sects of Sri Vaishnavism. Listen, exact opposite. Vadagalai and Tengalai, they were 2 what we call say sects in Sri Vaishnavism. Valangai and Idangai were the 2 rival social communities in Tamil Nadu. So right answer for this question, both the statements are incorrect. 21st question, which temple in Hampi has pillars that sing musical notes, otherwise called as Sapta Swaralu? In fact, so the right answer is a direct question, that is Vitala Swami temple, which has got 56 pillars. Ante manamu mantapa antam. Manaku Dravidian style lo bhanga, we have Gopuram, entrance to the temple, Mantapa, multi-pillared hall antam, Mantapa, Vimana, the semi-pyramidal structure, and on the Garbhagriha or sanctum and sanctorum, and followed by we have temple complex. Some sort of ante oka place lo you come across different temples. Temple complex antam. And the same temple complex concept copied by Muslim rulers, what they prefer to call it as Palace Fortress Complex. Palace Fortress Complex. Manam Telugulo Kota Bhavantula Samudayamu antam. Palace Fortress Complex, right? So right answer for 21st question, option 4. And as one of the patent questions of Group 2 APPS, that is who wrote The Forgotten Empire? It was Robert Sewell. Enduku Robert Sewell annappudu, Robert Sewell, one of the British archaeologist come Indologist, he had done a lot of research on Vijayanagara Empire, especially socio-economic and cultural conditions of Vijayanagara Empire, and he felt the glory of Vijayanagara Empire was forgotten by Indian historians. That is the reason he wrote a separate book called The Forgotten Empire. The right answer for this question, option B, Robert Sewell. And finally, consider the following statements. The first statement, Sri Krishnadevaraya abolished the tax on marriage. And second statement, the Sadashivaraya exempted the barbers from the tax. Both these statements are correct. Right. So these are the what we call say questions on Vijayanagara Empire. I repeat, in medieval what we call say Andhra Desha focus on three chapters: Kakatiyas, Vijayanagar, and Qutub Shahis. Now with this we'll have a pause. In the next video, I'll be going to speak on medieval Andhra Pradesh, that is like, Qutub Shahis. Thank you.